Hello, this is Dee Marie, and I am the host of Be the Voice podcast, and I am the chief editor of formerly Voices magazine, but is now the new Be the Voice magazine. So I feel like I haven't talked to you guys for a second, so I wanted to share some updates of what's happening in the world of Be the Voice and also in my world personally. And I think that what's happening to me maybe encourage others as well. So I thought I'd just come and share some encouragement. So, if you've been following me for a while, then you know that I am the host of Be the Voice podcast, and Be the Voice podcast was created to shatter the silence. So we actually talk to everyday people that are healing from past trauma, aiming to live victoriously, and also those that are doing the work to improve our communities. So that won't change. So that is going to be the standard of Be the Voice podcast. We're always going to talk to everyday people. Now we may find some people that are more known, but my focus is people every day. And that the reason why is because there are so many unsung heroes that are out here that are striving to live a life that they want to live. And I think they're heroes because they're not giving up. And then there are those that are in the community that have a passion for doing the work that's going to help and improve our community. And I think there needs to be a platform for them. So yes, we hear from famous people all the time, but there are everyday people that have a story. And Be the Voice is a place where they can share that story. So that will continue. But there's some things that I don't want to spill that yet, but we have 2 segments that's coming up with Be the Voice podcast that you are just going to enjoy so much. Can't share it just yet, but I will very soon. And I'm so excited about it. And I think it'll turn into more than just a podcast. So I think we're just going to call it Be the Voice. We're going to just let it do what it do. And so also with the magazine, so Voices magazine is an online magazine that has been tailored to the voices of sexual abuse survivors. And that's what Voices stands for, Voices of Sexual Abuse Survivors. I am a survivor. I have been an advocate since 2011. And that piece won't change. So what's changing with the magazine, I decided I wanted to expand it because I felt like I was focused and kind of kept myself in a box. But I wanted to highlight other things as well. So the magazine is now changing from Voices magazine to Be the Voice magazine. So it will match the podcast. So it's Be the Voice magazine and podcast. So the magazine will also follow Be the Voice a little bit. So we're still going to focus on, like the podcast, we're going to focus on the same thing. Those that are doing the work in the community to inform, encourage, and empower our readers. However, with the magazine, there's going to be a special section dedicated for Voices, dedicated to those voices of sexual abuse survivors. So instead of just highlighting one person, we can highlight more than one survivor because Voices was great, great magazine. And it allowed a platform for survivors to share their story so they actually can help other people and encourage other survivors to let them know that they're not alone. Well, we only were able to highlight one person, which is not even a fraction of survivors. We're now with the special section inside the magazine, we can highlight more than one survivor. So if you're looking at this and you are a survivor and you would like to have your story highlighted in the magazine, just contact me and just let me know. You can send me a DM and then we can share the information with you on how we can get your story in the magazine. So super excited about that. Can't wait to share that. I'm actually turning 50 next month. Yay, I'm turning 50. And I'm okay, you guys know, if you follow me, I'm always like, I'm so excited, but I'm turning 50 and I can't wait. So the launch is coming next month in August for my 50th birthday. We're going to relaunch Be the Voice magazine. And then the podcast relaunch that as well. Since I feel like I haven't been here talking to you guys for a second. Although I did do a podcast just recently. I want you guys to go check that out on YouTube and our Facebook page. So with myself personally, I told you that I finished my degree. So I originally went to school right after I graduated back in 1992, and I went to college, but I didn't finish. And, throughout the years, had kids, I was married, divorced, had kids and all of that. So I decided to go ahead and finish my degree, which I did December of 2023. Now, right after that, I became a proud member of the Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. So I am now a Sigma Gamma Rho. I'm super excited about that. Can't wait to really get dig my heels in and start serving in the community. And then in May was commencement. So even though I graduated in December, we actually didn't have commencement until May. So walked that stage, and you guys, it felt so great. And I just really want to encourage you. I don't care what your dream is, what your goal is. Don't give up. Do not give up. It took me forever to get that degree, but I did it before I turned 50. And my kids, they've, been through college and everything, and they're doing extremely well. And I thought, you know what, now this is my time to go ahead and do it. And I did. And I didn't want to. And I was a little upset because I only had one class left that ended up turning into like 6 classes I had to take. But I did it. I did it, and I am so proud of myself. And I know this only happened by the grace of God. Thank you, Lord, for allowing me to not give up, because it's so easy to quit. It's so easy to say, you know what, I'm too old to do that, or I just want to focus on other things. But that one thing that has been bothering you for years is still in the back of your mind, and you're like, I want to do that. Just do it. Just do it. So it took me a minute, but I'm very, very proud of myself. I'm so happy that I decided to stick with it. I am now a college graduate, and I am proud because guess what? No one can ever take that from me. So I hope that encourages you. So you guys, just excited. Be the Voice is coming back. The magazine is going to be The Voice, and we're just going to have amazing stories from amazing people. So just continue to stay tuned. If you're not following us, go to our Facebook page, which is Be The Voice magazine and podcast. Now you'll see 2 pages. The one that has the microphone, that is the correct page. So you see the profile pic that has the microphone that says Be The Voice magazine and podcast. That's the one that you want to get to. The other one is the Voices page. We're going to eventually close that down. So, and then follow us on Instagram at Be The Voice Podcast. I think we pretty soon we'll change that and kind of merge those 2. And then also we're on YouTube at Be The Voice Podcast. And I'm trying to get TikTok up and going. I'm not a TikToker yet, but I'm going to be a TikToker. This actually might be on TikTok. So, but again, you guys, thank you for always supporting Be The Voice. Thank you for supporting our stories. Thank you for supporting our survivors. This is important work, and I understand the sensitivity of it. And, but people are healing. They're healing, and they're moving forward, and they're living their lives victoriously, because you can. Just because you have a story of trauma doesn't mean that you have to stay there. You don't have to live there. You can go through a journey, go through your healing journey, and seek counseling and seek support groups and do everything you need to do and still live a victorious life. So you all, again, thank you so much for always supporting Be The Voice Podcast. And you guys stay tuned for what's coming. And I'm excited. And this is your host, Dee Marie.